me to be here in a situation like this. I'm not a salesman, but a teacher. And I'm a Marx teacher to some extent. I'm teaching only planning and management on the education which is called constructing architect, in short. But our campus is sited in just about the center of Denmark, a city which approaches 200,000 inhabitants. So we are kind of like the same size as this city. We are having several campuses in Odense, and they are quite near. At our campus we have 400 international students, and we do have approximately 1,600 Danish students. So the environment is to some extent an international environment. English is being spoken all over the place, and to some extent German, and I know that some of you is very good at it, so French can be used. But Danes aren't very good at French, let me warn you. We are way better at English and German. The counselors, well, depending on which education you would reach out for, there are free, and you can all reach them by the email or phone. And visiting our website, you also can find them on Skype, and we'll get back to the Skype sites and use of Skype and other. Now, what do we offer? Well, the educations are divided into AP and BAs. The, so to speak, flagship is the education in which I am teaching, the constructing architects. The real term is architectural technology and construction management, and it too is divided into a 2-year period, ending off with an AP, but you will all be given the chance of reaching out for the bachelor degree as well, and that goes for almost all of the educations on campus. Production technology is a field which we have been specializing in for no less than 10 years. We are in Denmark quite good at it, partially because we do not have any raw materials in Denmark, and we in a popular way say that the only raw material we do have is what we have between our ears. So using our brains is the raw material at hand. Not all would agree. The IT technology is something that you might have a certain interest in. That is not my core. That is not my. That is not the field in which I'm best founded. But they are on site and they are quite good at it, and we'll get back to them in a minute or so. The multimedia design is something which I think all of you might know, and it is an education which has a quite high degree of popularity right now. It seems, though, that finding jobs afterwards is not that easy. So in Denmark, students are tending not to reach out for that education as much as IT technology, and whether they are taking the AP or the BA or the full bachelor doesn't seem to have any big difference. But having the bachelor degree gives you almost certainly a job to some extent. Now, you know that the crisis, as well as it has hit Hungary, it also has hit Denmark and all other countries all over the world. So we are having difficulties in Denmark as well right now, but we are seeing light. So growth in Denmark have been registered for last year, and we expect it to get back to normal within half a year or so. Logistics management and marketing manager is something that we also offer as an education, That is not, however, on campus. That is 100 meters away. So the main educations on campus is the construction architect, the production technology, and the IT technology. Those are the big boys on site. And the differences from the AP to the BA or the bachelor is that the AP ends after 2 years. That is a common rule all over Europe right now, and all educations are being complying to the European rules or the EU rules of how educations are put together. We have been doing this for, I think, 8 years, so it's nothing new to the Danish system. It has been allocated for at least 20 years. As you might know, well, you wouldn't know that Denmark has been a member of the EU since 1972, therefore we have been swallowed, and we are not doing anything on our own. We are following EU by the book. We are the good girl in the class, to some extent. The AP degrees therefore ends after 2 years, and that doesn't depend on which education you take. But having a bit more force and getting better paid afterwards would then demand you to take the BA to top off the program, which adds on 1.5 years, in which the last semester, which is half a year, you specialize in something within your field of work, of course, and whether it's the constructing architect on top or the production development and technology integration, really doesn't matter. It ends with a specialty, and you are then, from my experience, very good at it. And after 3.5 years, not that many of our students are having difficulties finding a job, and quite well paid as well. Oh, living costs. Well, Mark, we'll just pop on. You might know that it is more expensive to live in Denmark than in Hungary, but Mark, being a Hungarian student attending our school, will tell you a bit more about it, and he'll also talk about what it is to be a student in Odense in Denmark and being Hungarian at the same time. I don't think it's that hard, but Mark will fill you in, I think. We will try to help you find a job. We won't guarantee that you will get a job. Under no circumstances. We can't influence the market around the school or in the city. So we will not give you any guarantees of you finding a part-time job while studying in Odense. No way. We will help you in every way we can. And we have worked around the clock to help our students. And even on site, on campus, we have employed some of the students to do what you could call maintenance work and so on, because we didn't succeed in getting jobs for our students. But we will do whatever it takes, because we know that living costs is the main object besides the besides studying in Denmark.